Hi, it's Paula. I'm going out dancing tonight, so I'm going to try to do a quick makeup look. It's more like a natural look where evening out my skin tone, possibly adding some eyeshadow. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how long this takes me. And I only have about 20 minutes, so this has got to be quick. So here we go. Going to start with my L'Oreal True Match Lumi and my trusty BH Cosmetics foundation brush. I'm going to do 2 squirts of this, so I've got about that size. Mix it up a little bit and dot it on to where I need it. Most makeup artists suggest that you start at the center of your face and then work out so that there isn't a whole bunch of makeup out here, because usually you don't need a lot out there, but if your skin has any unevenness, you might have to go full gusto on it, depending on what you're trying to cover up. So I'm working the foundation in my skin. I want my foundation to look like my skin, not to be sitting above it. Best way to do that is to blend your foundation for 5 minutes. If you don't believe me, ask Wayne Goss. He is a professional makeup artist. He says it's his law, not mine. He's a pro at this, for it to look like your skin, but a little bit better. Okay, you might be wondering what that is, and let me tell you what that is the Chinese sweet and sour sauce that I had for supper tonight. And it has stained my lip because I didn't feel it there, and it's been sitting there for at least 20 minutes, so I'm going to be using concealer to cover that up. So I'm going to let my foundation set. I've got to do eyeshadow primer, my Urban Decay. This stuff is the bomb. If you recommend any eyeshadow primers, I would love to try different kinds. I've tried the Milani eyeshadow primer, and it's okay. This blows it out of the water. The Milani will make my eyeshadow last an hour or 2 longer than if I didn't wear any primer at all. But this stuff makes my eyeshadow last all day, like at least 8 hours, which is incredible. The cheaper eyeshadows, they'll move a little bit, like they usually disappear from the crease where I blink, just a little bit, but everything else stays put. It is incredible. This is good stuff. So I'm going to let that sit, and while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to put on some eyebrows. This is Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil. So I'm just lightly going over, filling in the spaces where I don't want to have spaces, where I would really, really like to have eyebrow hairs. But my DNA, my cellular code is like, no, you're good. You don't need that hair there. Let's put it somewhere where you really don't want it. Like, how about under your chin? Yeah, ooh. In weird places all over your body. How about a really long, unnecessary hair on your shoulder? Oh, sign me up twice. Ooh. Thanks, body. Thanks for that. I wouldn't get this again. It is the wrong brown for my eyebrows. It's dark, so I end up like wiping a lot of it off. So that's a bit more natural looking for me. Essentially put it on and then rubbed it off, so I don't know how helpful that is. Let's see what damage we can do. I'm going to use one eyeshadow. I am wearing red pants. Oh, that's nice. This is Tarte palette. It's the Mermaid palette. It smells like chocolate. You can make some really pretty pinky neutral eye looks. That's the word I'm looking at. I can speak English. Ooh, I learned good. BH Cosmetics number 4 eye brush. It's good for packing it on. So we're gonna go in with a dark matte. And why I'm going to the middle of my eye, that is a terrible idea, but that's where I went. So now I gotta do the same on this eye. And if this doesn't work out, I'll have to start all over again because I made a mistake. Yeah. And then I'm gonna bring it down here because why not? Now it looks like my eyeballs are bleeding. See, don't I look amazing? I'm so good at this. I'm gonna take this crease shadow. Rexall sells these. They're super cheap and they're quite nice. Again, for the price, ridiculously cheap for pretty darn good brushes. These guys are great. So this is a blendy brush. It's floofy. It just pushes the eyeshadow around so it just blends in with my skin. It starts more concentrated down here and then lightens up higher as we go. And these shadows are blending beautifully. Some shadows don't move. Gonna add a little more on the other side. Try to make it even. Concentrate closer to the lash line. And buffing it out. Little circles or big circles, it's up to you. I think this eye is still darker than this eye. Go back in again. I used a darker tone this time because I want to set the base for the sparkles. I'm going to use a more sparkly eyeshadow, so I want it to stand out. And I'm going to start using a brush. I'll probably have to end up using my finger and possibly wetting the eyeshadow for it to have more impact. That's not too bad with brush application. That looks nice. It's bold, baby. I love metallics and shimmers and sparkles. They look so amazing. They're so much fun. They just add a whole bunch of drama and playfulness to your eyes. And of course the color. I mean, who doesn't want a sparkle? And just buffing the metallic into the matte shadow. Just looks more put together. Okay, and then I'm going to add a lighter color to the inner corner. Oh, I forgot they had names. The first shadow was Shipwreck. The second shadow was the best name, which is Beach Please. And this one I'm going to use is Rose. It's a lighter color. It's metallic. It is going to show all of my texture. Let's not kid ourselves. I am going to shine. I'm going to bring it down here. And then I'm going to blend, because you can almost like see a line there. We don't want that. Oh yeah, let it all sit in my wrinkles. I'm just going to, with my finger, go back into Beach Please, just to make this. Look how much that changes when you use your finger. That's crazy. It'll only take 50 minutes. I have 4 minutes left, so we're going to put on some eyeliner. I'm going to use the brown pixie stuff. Oops, that's too thick. Guess we're just going to have to buff that out. Oh, I am murdering this. Just, someone put that eyeliner out of its misery. Now, this has a bit of glitter in it, and as much as I love glitter, it hurts applying. The little pieces of glitter stab me when I try to put it on. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna look so beautiful. Ow, ow. So I'm just flicking this into a bit of a wing. Just a bit of a wing. Again, I don't want to bring eyeliner down past that V where my top eyelid meets my bottom. You put your eyeliner just above where your eyelids meet to make your eyes more lifted, if that's what you're going for. And I'm spreading my lids because they're so wrinkly and movable. I'm just trying to lock them down so I can actually do something with them. I'm not adding any more eyeliner, just the remainder of what's on the brush under here to make my bottom eyelashes stand out a bit more. just going to leave it, and I'm going to try not to bump it or rub it so that it can set. The eyeliner, once it sets, once it's dry, then it doesn't move, which is really nice. So while that's doing that, and hopefully I don't smudge it too much, I'm going to curl my eyelashes with my trusty curler. Why do I look so worried? Oh yeah, because I don't want to pinch my eyelids. Because yes, I've done that before many times. So usually I would go with brown mascara with the brown eyeliner, but because I'm wearing a black top, I'm going to amp up the drama a bit. So I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I love this stuff. It adds a little bit more volume, not a lot, because I don't want a lot of volume. I want length. And boy howdy, does she give me length. Yeah, baby. This is the waterproof, so it's less raccoon eyes by the end of the night. Woo! Listen, eyelashes. Lift and separate. Bam! God, I love this mascara. And if you think Better Than Sex is good, but damn girl, whew, it's good stuff. This is MAC Extend and Play. Pixie Woo, they're two English ladies that are makeup artists. They recommend using this for the bottom lash because the brush is thin, so it's easier to get there. It's not supposed to transfer down. No more minutes left. I think it's 7:34 and I should have been done 4 minutes ago, so better be quick. This is a BH Cosmetics #1. Really nice cheek brush. So I'm going to go in with the blush. Just pat on the cheeks. My face is already turning red because I'm stressed. I'm trying to be quick. Got to find the bronzer. So you're like, you just put foundation to hide all the color. Now you're adding color back in? Yes. And it seems kind of ridiculous, but you're adding the color in all the most complementary places. When you put on foundation, you're taking away all the color in the wrong spots. You're making a blank canvas. Then you go back in and put the color in the shades where you want them, where they're going to help you look your best. Now, highlighter. I like subtle highlighters because I have so much texture near there. So there. So I put on this lip gloss, Quo Lip Boost Plumping Gloss. And it has like mint in it, so it makes your lips tingle. It's supposed to make them plumper. I haven't noticed that, but gloss makes your lips look plumper. The shininess does. So I put that on, highlighted, blushed, bronzed. Now we're going to conceal. Conceal. Don't let it show. All the little red spots. And food spots, apparently. Jeez. My favorite concealer brush. It's angled, and I can squish it to fit in there. I have other brushes for specifically for concealer that are softer and fluffier, but I just keep coming back to this one. Not quite sure why. Okay, gonna powder, and then I'm gonna set it, and I'm all done. My family's attacking me, so I'm gonna go. So this is essentially the finished look. And thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye.